Estás escuchando The Bad Guy Show.
Yeah. We back. D'shon El Villano, the Bad Guy Show, live on the Dagr8fm Latino. You know where it is. I got the homie Oskeptical, the cribbo.
What's going on, man?
¿Cómo está la vaina, compadre? Yo, thank you for coming through. Just listening to your jams and everything. Yo, you got some fire out. You got some fire.
Appreciate that.
And we were talking a little minute ago about like how sometimes like, you know, the process, even how you write the lyrics is part of the process and everything like that. Yes. What's your process like? Is it different for every song, or is it? How do you do it?
You know, it does differ because it depends where I'm. You know, what's the setting, where I'm at, right? But I really try to stick with the shit that's worked for me. Like, let's say, like if I've created a song and I know that song was good, I'm like,
yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do the same. It's like the fundamental of it, not the same. You know, like for example, I gotta hear the beat, right?
Right.
I hear the beat. Listen to the beat, see what kind of vibe it gives. You know what I mean? See how it speaks to me. What is this? Is this some emergency shit? What is this? Like spiritual? What is this? Is this like an alert? You gonna dance with it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is gonna get me to the best I can? You know, like I know it. I'm not gonna. Sometimes I might catch it right there. Sometimes it'll take me a little while.
Sure.
Be like, yo, what's up? Oh, okay, this is what I'm gonna do to it. So then start doing. I just do the gibberish shit.
Tarareando,
exactly.
as they say in that's what they call it in the musicians, tarareo.
So you do that until I find the word. You know, that's how I do it when I'm really like focused and I'm like, yo, this is what we're gonna do, right? You go through those little steps and shit, and you do the hook. You know what I mean? But there's times when some shit just comes out.
Yeah.
And it's flowing. You just gotta write. So you just write it. That's it. And I might not even do it to a beat right there, or I'm not gonna use the beat that I was using. I might just write it, and then later I find the beat.
Okay.
That might match the, what I was saying.
So basically, it varies.
It varies.
Yeah,
it varies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I try to like say, but you know, it's always doing that. Like, you know, making sure you catch the flow. That's the main thing.
Of course, it's the most important part.
See where there's something that because there's some dope beats out there, bro.
Fuck yeah.
There's fuego out there in the internet. Shout out to everybody, bro, that's doing it, man. I don't know.
It's crazy how that even works out. Because, like, I remember back in the day, I had to go to Crazy Hood to buy a fucking beat tape off of Dagr8fm to go fucking home and write some lyrics. And now it's like you just type up some shit on YouTube, and it's a million fucking beats that you can choose from. It's crazy.
And they be dope, man. And, they tell you, boom, bap, chill. Old school.
Oh, yeah, they describe it. Yeah, exactly, for whatever you want.
And sometimes that's a good topic.
Yeah.
Does that affect you? When let's say you as an artist and you see a beat and it says, you hear it, right?
Right.
But you see the title saying some shit like, I don't know, delivery. You as an artist, are you thinking, like, yo, should I go towards this title, or are you just trying to do your own shit?
I say yes. I say yes because it's suggestive.
Okay, because it's easy, right? Because it's right there.
And the nature of what we do is so suggestive, because like, well, if you wake up and you're in a certain mood, you'll write a song about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all suggestion based. Yeah. You can watch something on TV that gets you pissed. You write a song about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that when even it's happened to me that like not even off the internet, like somebody brought a beat over, okay, man, and it's just titled a certain way, and you just go with it. All right, fuck it, it's called Omen. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the Omen, nigga, 666. I don't know.
I hear you. And like I said, it's sometimes if I see a beat and it has a certain name to it, I might stick with that name.
Right.
If it makes sense.
I've done that too.
Yeah.
It
makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But but most of the time, I really want to. Like if you go to the website ones, like let's say like DJ Kwanzaa, he sends me shit and it has a name to it. He puts names to it, but it's different with him because this shit is like, to me, it's organic,
it's personal,
right?
Yeah,
it's more personal.
Right?
We have a relationship, and it's dope shit. So I'll be like, oh, this name is dope. I'm gonna use this shit,
right?
But then when I go to other sites, it might not match that, or I might not want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think that as artists, like we're super open to suggestion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I thrive off that. You know, I thrive off the instinct of it. Like, I go with my instinct when I hear it, you know, and I like that in artists. That's what I like about artists when I see them play, when I see them, you know, like my favorite artists are artists that are known for improvising on stage, for example, Gilberto Santa Rosa, Willie Colon, Wilfrido Vargas. These are people that, like, on stage, Oscar de Leon. Yo, these motherfuckers.
Shout to all of them brothers.
Diomedes Diaz, Joe Arroyo, people that were on stage that they go, okay, there's an extra 8 bars at the end here, and they got something for it. You know what I'm saying?
And they in tune.
Yes. Natural, just natural. You know what I mean?
And I think that, and I know, man, listen, being from Barranquilla and being around family, being Colombian, that definitely has to do with the way I do my shit too. You know, like the way it can translate into it in a way, because I like that feeling. You know,
of course,
the soul. You know, but. Man,
I feel like that. I feel like that. You've heard the stuff that I've done live. You know, I try to mix in that Latin stuff.
It's fire. You put that, you know, it puts that blend of the culture. You can tell it's not just.
I'm trying to do that. Like, that's my new little thing right now. Like, I want this. Well, the album is done, and that's what it sounds like. My album sounds like I mixed Colombia up in that bitch. I got Colombia. I
gotta hear
cumbia, salsa, vallenato. I gotta show you.
For real.
And I respect that, you know, but not everybody, you know, has, you know, that everybody is where they're at, you know, artistically, right? Right now, you're putting out these singles, you know, you're going with your vibe, with the lyrical tip, and you know, you're seeing the fruits of your labor come right now. Because I know that you've seen growth in your project, in your, you know what I'm saying, your craft.
Yes.
How does that feel, bro?
Bro, it feels, listen, and I think, and sometimes you gotta pause, bro, because, you know, life comes fast at you, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, it's one thing, but you gotta, when you pause, and when I do pause, and I be like, damn, bro, you know what? I'm happy where I'm at right now. I'm happy that I'm at this level. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes, you know, with age, you know, you start thinking, damn, bro, this shit even worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That shit happens.
And then, you know, and as people, this is just human nature. As people, we start to compare. Oh, look, this motherfucker's this age, but damn, I'm not at that level. I haven't even gone there yet. So you kind of feel.
Trust me, I know.
So you like, yo. So is it supposed to be, or is it just me? But it's like this. It's something that keeps driving me, bro, to keep putting these type of songs out.
For sure.
It's something that it's like saying, no, you're not done yet. Hold up. So I will keep going, and then so of course I'm blessed with whatever has come in the path of that. You know what I'm saying? People have met everything, and it feels like it is some progress. Like I feel there's something to it because things are connected.
Right.
You know, opportunities, people like you know what I'm saying? People like
and it's not out of the blue. You've been working at this, you know, your whole life, right? Your whole adult life.
Yeah.
You know, whatever else has been going on in your life, you've been able to come back to the music and come back to the lyrics and do your thing. Yep. So it's not out of nothing. You're not, you know, if you hit tomorrow, you're not a one-hit wonder. You've built yourself up to this. Yeah. You know what I mean? And now you're seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, for sure, man. I am seeing it. So I'm happy, like I said, where we're going with it and things I'm learning along the way. You know, those are the jewels. Like I would be, you know, I guess that's what they say. You got to be ready what you pray for, right?
Sure.
And I think God give it to you when you are ready. You know what I'm saying? And when he's ready for you to go to that next level, bro, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna make sure you know first.
For sure.
That you're ready to take that, you know. But we just gotta go with that, bro. It's up to us. You know, we get the impulse, but we gotta act on it. You know what I mean? That's our responsibility.
It's, you know, if we, I don't know. Like I said before, as an artist, it's like I go with my gut. You know what I mean? And that's like my whole thing. You know what I mean? That and just, you know, the fact that I've been able to make nothing out of, you know, something out of nothing, you know,
and that's what hip hop is.
That's what hip hop is. I tell people that all the time.
You cannot take that element away, bro.
Yeah.
That's something out of nothing. It's just like it's like an essence of hip hop,
dude.
Because so that applies to anything in life, bro. You see how hip hop connected to things that we are.
Yes.
It's like it's life, like it's life source.
You know, and like you were saying, it's connected to everything. You know, film, you know, clothing. It's just style, everything.
And it comes out of what? Imagination. And it comes to, it's like it's like that book I read a while back, bro. The hip hop The Matrix of Hip Hop, I think it was called Black Dot. It's a dude named Black. Yo, that book goes deep into that, bro. Like the metaphysics of it.
Black Thought?
Black Dot.
Black Dot? Okay.
Yeah, it's called the Hip Hop Matrix or something like Matrix of Hip Hop. I caught that.
I'm gonna check that out.
That shit
that sounds
right
interesting.
It's really like, you know, it's very metaphysical, and then how it translates and, you know, talks about, you know, it's deep into the business, like about the check, everything, bro. Like that shit right there put me on a level, yeah. So let me tell you, bro, reading really helped me with this music shit.
Of course.
You know, the vocabulary, bro. And I get that from my mom, too. You know, my mom, she liked to read a lot. And my grandfather, of course, passed it down. They used to, you know, have fucking all kinds of books in their house, you know, in Colombia and all that shit.
Yeah.
So my mom, I don't know if it's that, but I always liked reading, bro, since I was a kid.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't have a choice. I grew up in Colombia, so we didn't have the internet until like 95 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
right.
you know what I mean?
There was no internet world, bro. It was paradise.
I had fucking encyclopedias. I had like 3 sets of them bitches.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
I came up in a household where we read a lot. My mom was a career nurse. You know, she retired now, but she was a nurse for. She did the time that we lived in Colombia, and she did another 40 years here in Jackson.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, my mom is almost 80, and she's been, you know, so like in the household, it was very much like, you know, you got to do homework, you got to, you know, you got to read, you got to. You know, it's just how Colombian, like, you know, the culture is over there. You know, it's different. And you know what? Yeah. Speaking on that, like, hip hop, unfortunately, hasn't permeated all level of facets of culture and life in Latin America like it has here. Right. We live here where hip hop has, for decades now, permeated every facet. Like we were saying, every facet of life is one way or another like influenced by hip hop. Like commercials come out and it's like old hip hop hooks. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like shit like that you don't even expect, like has something to do with hip hop some way or some other, bastardized or however you want to put it, but it's in the ethos of this society.
Yeah. In
Latin America, we don't have that.
Right.
Okay? It's lived in a different way out there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. So I think we're blessed that.
Yeah.
You know, we were exposed to it when we did get exposed to it. You know, at that time, and I think it's for a reason, bro. Because look where we at. We here right now.
Right.
In Miami, Florida, 2021.
Yeah.
And we doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but big up to the brothers, man, in Colombia that are, because
let me tell you,
a whole nother.
Let me tell you, see, out there, it's like your music would be like much better received over there than like because out there they hate trap and like the heads though, the heads hate trap and hate reggaeton.
That's crazy, right?
Okay, it's super crazy. Like there's a huge like gap between like man, like the real shit.
They still with the
Wu-Tang, the 90s shit, and that's good and all. But the problem is that it's segregated, like the opportunity of hip hop to make money the way that it is here. Because over here, it's not about trap or not. It's like trap is a style that's from the South. You can't exclude that shit from hip hop. Over there, you can do that because it's just they live it different.
Right.
Even I argue that even reggaeton is part of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a bastard child of hip hop because it fucked somebody out there in the fucking in the islands, and now they got that culture. And that culture, the way they live it, is how we live it over here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
The way it's sprung, it came out of nothing. Something out of nothing. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it got so big. And it's from the street, just like hip hop. You know, hip hop from the street, and it was born right. Cool Herc, all of that happened.
Cool Herc was Jamaican.
Yeah, no, and he had. What was the thing of hip hop birthday? They were fucking up. He just passed it.
Yeah.
So so it started just with that, with them going to the park, like it came out of nowhere. And it was like almost, you know, not to be religious or nothing, brother, but it was almost God given. Like it was like at a time when that shit was like New York City was in the brink of fucking bro.
Yeah. Because
the Bronx, you see the buildings,
the fucking heroin and crack epidemics going crazy.
Yeah, kind of like revived, like a jump started, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a boost to the people, man, to the soul. And look where it's at now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Young.
And it's just crazy that I'll hear people like honestly like argue that this is not argue, but give their point of view that that's just not hip hop. That's just not hip hop, and that's just not. That's it. It's por allá, you know.
Yeah. How could come on now?
And listen, I've always made like certain kind of music. My shit hasn't been boom bap. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I fuck with like other shit. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So my sound was different, and like I experienced that kind of like, oh, you know, we don't really fuck with that. Like back in the day, rest in peace, Mike MC. Used to have Hip Hop Colombia. I don't know if you remember Hip Hop Colombia. Yeah. The homie Mike, yo, he had that idea of music 24/7, hip hop 24/7 on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It was Hip Hop Colombia because he was affiliated with La Clica and a bunch of other people out there in Colombia, right? Like Etnia and shit. He was linked up over there, and he was linked up with some Colombians over here, Michelangelo 305 and other people, and they had that idea of music 24/7, hip hop, and it worked. It worked for them. You know what I'm saying? But it was that little thing about it that like when I came to Mike was like, "Yo, I can't play this." I can't. This sound that you're using autotune. What the fuck is this?
So
you know,
it was like you
can't. I'm not gonna play this.
It was out of away from the tradition of what it is hip hop. And that's the thing about it, bro. Like hip hop, we can't let it do that because it's founded in freedom, bro.
It is.
So once you start putting because it's founded in freedom. Bro. So why would we put any because you start becoming the people that we trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Let's say they on that level. But when you start like, damn, bro, this ain't hip hop. But bro, listen, look into the fundamental. You know how I see it's hip hop, bro? Did it come out? It's something out of nothing, right? But man, just make something out of nothing. Okay. What else? Remember the elements. Having fun. That's another one. Knowledge. That's another one. Right? Yeah. When you put and this is big up to KRS-One. You know, everybody knows he breaks that shit down.
Yes.
So these things, this is how you judge hip hop. You know what I mean? And a lot of this, like when you hear like the like a Thorn, for example, that's from the street. It's coming from the street.
Yeah.
It's like street knowledge.
Yeah.
That's one of that. That's elements. It's just the way they flip it. Okay, it might not be the same as traditional boom bap.
Right.
But if it's real, it's real. Like if you hear some shit, just like any any sector of the fucking the culture, you gonna have some shit that's whack. Not saying okay. Let's not even say
it's true.
Whack
it's
is
true.
Hip-hop, right? Whack is that word.
Let's say it's subjective.
It's less quality, whatever. It's not up to par with what you think right now. So that's fine because if that's an artist that's about to grow, it's cool. You can't count nobody out.
Right.
You grow at your pace. You feel me? But don't take away the fundamentals. Don't say, let's examine the fundamentals first.
Take for example when Laffy Taffy shit was coming out back in the day. Yeah. Like, it's not that you would say, "Oh, that's not hip hop. That's just whack."
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong, right? Because
but that's where the culture's at.
Right.
So you gotta also respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened that the people who would call it, "Oh, that's not hip hop," that's not kind of were not getting the bag like they used to get.
Right.
The bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The bag.
Because when their area was dominated, they was getting the bag.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But when Laffy Taffy popped off, that area of the country is getting the bag. So you can't. That's just what it is. Like, if you were to say that Two Life Crew is a hip hop because it's not boom bap, it's like, bruh.
Okay, see the whole.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that. You can say it's whack because you don't like it, and art is subjective. But you can't tell me it's not hip hop.
It's hip hop to the bone. You know how? Because you know what he represented.
Of course,
he went against the. You know what I mean? Like they had brave. They had that heart, the courage that the United States was talking about.
Yeah,
they possessed that. They went against what was in the norm at the time.
Yeah. They got banned.
Whatever we feel about the art, about whatever the message was, it's still hip hop. Like Luke is hip hop. His movement, 100%. Everybody is hip hop.
Yeah. And he embodied, even though the music was about fucking and shit, and partying. He embodied like that. Because what have happened of them being banned and everything, they embodied like that protest.
Yeah.
Like, you can't shut us down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they look at it and they became successful.
Yeah.
And look what is that to now. Like,
yes. He ran for mayor.
Yeah, for mayor. That's a move, bro. That's crazy. Like,
yeah. Shout out to Uncle Luke.
But
yeah, so in Latin America, it's just a thing where it's separate. Unfortunately, I think there's a little bit more ground being made now. But with the success of reggaeton, like a lot of hay mucha gente resentida. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, like, yo, that's my people and everything, because I love my people from Colombia.
Oh yeah.
But it's hard to make them move to, like, hey, try this new beat, try it like that. Nah, it don't sound like what I like, so that shit is it happens. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta move,
I really hope that, like, out there, hip hop is able to, like. And let me tell you something. I have my own critiques of capitalism and fuck capitalism and certain aspects of it, like, how it,
Yeah.
the more money you have in one place, the less money there is in other places.
True.
And then those other places that don't have that money aren't being taken care of when they should be. You know what I'm saying? If the wealth extraction is going to be that, at least have something for them. You know what I'm saying? But, well, whatever. Let's not get into that.
Doubt.
But hip-hop and capitalism go hand in hand here, and just the way it works, because that was a vehicle that that these people used to get out of the fucking ghetto, to get, you know what I'm saying, to rise up. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And what moves things here in the United States, right, is that you're able to do whatever you can if you have the financial independence, right?
Right. Yes,
so you see a lot of that in hip hop, and right now you got people like Jay-Z and Diddy and a lot of, like, hip hop entrepreneurs that are billionaires.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's awesome and everything. But I just don't I don't see that happening in Latin America like that, unless it's in the reggaeton, trap, Latino type shit, because that's the shit that's making money out there.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, right?
I agree. Yeah, it is crazy, but it might not be in this decade.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It could. I'm not saying that it might not happen, but it's just the way it is right now.
Yeah.
And as long as we, we have some connections, you know what I'm saying, with countries like Latin American countries, right, we can build. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because we winning the build. That's what we doing. That's what we trying to rep here as Latinos.
Yes.
And show that part of ourselves. We want to show that compassion that we really have in our hearts, and build with one another. So it doesn't matter what border they in, like wherever they at, we're here, they're there.
Yeah, solidarity.
Exactly. We can build, and with the internet now, even crazier. But like you said, they got it's got to make sense. Everybody got to be on the same page, And all right, bro, that's how good collabs come through.
That's true. Speaking of collabs, I'm gonna get into some more music of yours here. Let me open this shit up right quick. We're gonna get into the Must Be track. Yeah. All right.
I'm probably perform that one.
What's the idea behind? What's the inspiration behind Must Be?
Yo, Must Be. Let me. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Was it one of those that had the beat name Must Be? I'm trying to, was it Quanta?
Yeah.
DJ Quanta beat.
Okay.
Quanta. So, just to give you an idea, just and it must be something different about them. I'm trying to use the word must be, trying to hit different levels on that, but it's like a little bit of wordplay on it.
Okay, awesome.
You know what I'm saying? But I also got the meaning. You know what I'm saying? So it's different about them. I'm feeling lovely. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I was feeling at the time. I was feeling good.
Okay.
It's a feel-good track to me. It's like a track to show, okay, I'm feeling confident.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Confident track. This is, it's just something different about me. Meaning, just like all of us, right? We're all one, but everybody got their unique.
For sure. Yeah.
Just like any leaf on a tree might have. You know what I'm saying? Different. That's how we are as people.
Right.
So that's why I'm just celebrating that I found that part of me.
That makes you feel different.
That makes me,
that's awesome.
Exactly.
That's what's up. Well, let's get into